I'm Patrice Nelson. I'm Executive Director of Urban Ministries of Durham. I moved to Durham from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And in Philly, I worked with a domestic violence shelter, and I also am an ordained Presbyterian minister. Urban Ministries is a place that meets people at some of the most difficult times of their lives, times when they are unemployed or without the resources to provide adequate food, shelter, clothing for themselves and their families. Many of the people who are here are already working, so they may be here while they're saving up enough to go into a boarding house, and so we may help to connect them with a place that can help them identify landlords. There may be people who come that need support. They may be coming out of prison or coming out of a rehab program, and they may need some time to connect up with longer-term services or to find a job, to think through what are my options, where do I go next. But that's also what we want to do more of at Urban Ministries as a program and the staff, is to provide more people with information so that while it is expected that people will take the lists and will make calls, we also have some people who can help them to do some of that. This needs to be an emergency shelter. There will always be people who are in need of emergency support, but I don't want this to become a long-term solution for anyone. Urban Ministries couldn't do what it does without community support. We provide 17,000 meals a month to people who are homeless and in need. So the community helps us to provide the resources to pay for some of the food that we use, to pay for our cook. We also have donations of canned goods and clothing that we hand out each day. We have volunteers that come in and prepare all the dinner meals and serve the breakfast and lunch meals that are prepared in our kitchen. So the community provides all the support services. There's no way we could do it without volunteers who help to make sure that that whole system continues to work. We also use a lot of people who are coming here for services, the people who are in our recovery programs, volunteer, the people who come here and stay in our shelter, find little tasks that they do. I was listening last night as one of the volunteers was playing music in the cafeteria, and he said, I don't know who's helping whom, whether we're playing music to help the people who are eating, or whether the people who are eating, appreciating it, and coming up talking to us is their way of ministering to us. And so I like the fact that there's a lot of back and forth. It takes a whole community working together for people to overcome really difficult challenges to rebuild their lives. So at Urban Ministries, we help people to receive the support of the broader community.